day you said you'd marry me, it was the happiest of my life. How was I to know then that you'd never be my wife? We thanked our friends and family the night before our day. We got into separate cars for the hotel where we'd stay. The rain came down in buckets as we drove to our hotel. The night was dark and the roads unknown. You'd never hear our wedding bells. Wedding bells. From a wedding to a funeral, our plans were rearranged. But in the weeks and months to come, our whole world would be forever changed, forever changed, forever changed, forever changed. A few days after we buried you in your unused wedding dress, news came of a miracle that set my heart at rest. Reports came of a meteor that had crashed into the ground. It was causing the dead to rise again, keep the graves walk around, walk around. All seem to have one hunger, one thing they must attain. The dead, it seems, have cravings for living human brains. Living brains. That's your warm-up. And now if anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. I want it to be you. The populace had panicked, they all tried to run away. But I put on my wedding suit and headed for your grave, for your grave. Because if anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. I want it to be you. Yeah, if anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. If anyone eats my brains, brains. I want it to be you. Hello, Cara. Thank you so much for the 3-month sub. 3 months in a row. Hello, Cara. And your first $1 gift or September gift sub renewal. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Wooter. Great to see ya. I'll be sure to play some David Bowie for you. I just love giving Wooter just a little bit of crap on that. But now I've got a new toy that makes actually doing Space Oddity closer to the real thing, because I can now fade in that guitar part at the beginning. So anyway, and yeah, it's Elakara's here and Wooter's here, and I saw somebody else here. Let's see, Sabby and Darling Cakes. Oh, and Shiny, yeah, Shiny Armadillo is here. It's a party. Oh, did you give Shiny a... All right. pants. I literally the last couple days are the first time I've been able to wear it this year, and I literally just flew in from a meeting. We're getting started with calling him Clicky. I was literally at a meeting where we were talking about Demicon, the first meeting of the Demicon 30 season. That's going to be coming up the first weekend in May in 2019. It is going to be the 30th anniversary. If you want to call me Clicky, call me Clicky. It's okay. Papa Clicky. Anyway, that is a TARDIS that you see on my T-shirt. It says "You never forget your first doctor." Right here. There you go. There we go. This is a new level today. Stop moving. I got to do something about this mic stand. It likes to drift. Yeah, so now we've got a TARDIS up there. We've got a TARDIS here. There's one back there by the frame drum, but you can barely see it. And Mercullus is here. Hey, Mercullus, good to see you. As always. The mic is going with the flow. Yes, it is. It's going with its own flow. Okay, in that case, I'm going to just do that. So it at least still points in the right direction, even if it drifts over here a little bit. And there it goes again. Anyhow. So we just did the zombie love song. I believe that Sabby also asked for Let Go of the Monkey. So I'm going to do that next. Let me get off of this thing so I can see what's going on. Oh, and then something was missing. Okay. Too far. So anyway, next May is going to be a really fun Demicon, which is the Des Moines Science Fiction Society's or Science Fiction and Fantasy Society's annual convention that I had the music department up for, and that's. People carry around so much baggage within. Wrong ideas and grudges, bad blood between friends. I cannot understand what keeps them holding on. So much stuff that makes their lives keep on going wrong. Here's an idea, might have to get you on the track. If you really want to get that monkey off your back, let go of the monkey. Let go of the monkey. Click Express. There was this girl in college I had a crush upon. She told me all about her boyfriends and how they'd done her wrong. All the while I really wanted her to be with me. Kept putting up with the torture, knowing it would never be. Took me so damn long to see this simple fact. If you really want to get that monkey off your back, let go of the monkey. 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 Ideas can cling to people and then they pass them to their young. Kids grow up and watch their folks while they learn their mother tongue. That's okay when those ideas are the things that help us try to get along. When those thoughts are full of hate, that monkey's like King Kong. Hatred needs to be one thing you throw out of your pack. If you really want to get that monkey off your back, let go of the monkey. Let go of the monkey. Let go of the monkey. Monkey, monkey, let go of the monkey. Let go of the monkey. Let go, let go, let go of the monkey. All right, great. My screen that I use to keep track. I just keep a remote session of my main screen on a different computer that's over here and that I can see. And it decided to go to sleep on me. So I need to and that's like a half hour. That's ridiculous. I'm going to check that while I'm talking to y'all. So that one's called Let Go of the Monkey, and that was actually written at or inspired by something that happened at a Demicon. And no, Wooter, I will not pay to ship you from the Netherlands. But you can ship yourself from the Netherlands, and we would be happy to have you at Demicon. Anybody is welcome from anywhere to come to the convention. It's always a great time. It's 3 days of geeky fun. So I mean, it's and I will, of course, you have to be 21 or over, but not to attend. But what I'm about to say, one of the things that people don't think about with Demicon necessarily is the fact that a full-fledged registration to Demicon gets you into what's called the Con Suite. The Con Suite is basically an open bar for 3 days. Open bar and food. It's not necessarily designed to feed you fully, but it'll keep you snacked up enough that you can keep going for quite a while, and space out the actual meals that you have. So let's fucking drink, Clicky. Yeah, I'm sorry I won't pay to ship you, but if you want to come, you are welcome. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to check my energy saver settings because it's ridiculous how fast that slept. I'm just going to put display sleep right now to never. Or let's go. Let's go with never. Computer sleep, battery sleep, yeah, none of it's... There we go. All right. Oh, that's not... It opened the wrong one. Oh, well, I'm going to screw with that later. You're over 21? Okay. I can't drink right now. Well, I'm on the dividing line of whether I can drink right now or not. I was just on some antibiotics the last couple of weeks, the last week and a half or so. They were nasty. But it was 2 separate antibiotics, and one of them, I was told by the doctor that it's not a you shouldn't drink. It's a if you drink, it will all come back up on you. So I didn't even think about chancing it. Yeah, I'm doing better. So they did their job, but I'm gonna wait a couple of days before I start drinking again, because I can still taste the aftertaste that this other one, or that one of those 2 antibiotics kind of gave me, just a constant aftertaste. I still have just a little tinge of it, so I'm gonna wait for a few days for it to all get out of my system until, and then I will think about having a beer. But you will probably be able to drink me under the table, because I don't. If I'm going out, I tend to just have like a beer. I'm getting to that age where, and beer tends to be the one that I drink the most of. But if I'm going to drink a real drink, it'll probably be whiskey. It'll probably be bourbon, more specifically. So, I like bourbon. Bourbon and sometimes rye. So let's see. That was I want to say shock the monkey. Where is my browser? Wow, between Sabby and Shiny, we got a pretty heavy queue right now. All right, so Sabby wants something was missing, so this gets to I get to show off the thing again. So I still have to put up the guitar. But now, instead of fumbling for the just going to make sure that it actually did what it was supposed to, but yeah, it did. Okay. Okay. I wasn't really hearing it in the monitors, so I was a little concerned. Actually, what's in the background, what looks like an acoustic, it actually is a very tiny acoustic. So that's a baritone acoustic, or a baritone ukulele. I do have a couple of acoustics. I have streamed with my Martin a couple of times. Basically, if my line 6, if the battery has not been charged, I would I play that. I can also pull out the baritone at some point. Actually, if one of your requests is "Miss the Rapture Again," that would be a good. I wrote it on that song on that baritone. But right now. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. Our love was growing old. Hot blood was getting cold. She used to beg me for my touch. Now a small kiss seemed too much. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. A counselor told us then we need to restart as friends. Find a shared interest outside the sack that might bring our hot love back. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. Something was missing, hard to define. Something was missing in our lives. And then there she was. She changed our lives when we ended hers. Murder was missing, now it's defined. Murder was missing from our lives. Murder was missing, now it's divine. Murder is staying in our lives. So there you go. There's a ukulele song with without having to mess around. What's the next thing in the queue? All right, Shani wants some Heartbreak Hotel. Bump up the Rapture song? Okay, I'll do that. So this is like I said, this is a baritone uke. Ooh, that is badly out of tune. have to take a second to correct that. And one reason that you don't see this uke on stream very much is that it is not electrified. So oh, that's not supposed to be E. It's supposed to be D. There we go. Yeah, I think it's in tune. Let me get the lyrics up just so I don't screw it up. And it's pretty close here. Four strings. Just like all other ukes. Yeah, a baritone uke is basically just the top four strings of a guitar. So it's got E, it's got B, it's got G, and it's got D. That's it. So you can play just about anything that you can play on guitar, but you don't have any like bottom end. It's not, I don't like it for doing stuff in E very well, but it's great. It's fine for doing stuff in G, which is what this is. Woke up today like any other day, put on some clothes and went downstairs. I was a bit surprised to see the new sun rising over the land, because it was foretold, at least that's what I'm told, that yesterday the world would end. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. And now I face the dawn, having to carry on inside this wicked world. Another final day, has come and gone away without the ending bell. More of the same, I guess, dealing with this mess called life here in this hell. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. Even though the Bible says no man or woman may know when it will end, someone always thinks he knows, and of course they tell us so. They can prepare. Seems they always want our cash to build their earthly stash and keep us scared. This looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. Looks like I missed it, looks like I missed it, looks like I missed the rapture again. I like the Illuminati. Yeah, it's pretty much a country song. That's by and the recording is on Spotify, and I kind of made the production sound a lot like The Band or one of those other kind of southern rock kind of country with a little gospel infused. I noticed there was a spike in that song's listenership of late. So thanks for listening to that. So yeah, this is. Not the absolutely most stable tuning device that I have either, but okay. So the acoustic that I have done streams with before, and will do streams with again, is this one. But it's not plugged in, so. The case almost fell off that chair. Did it? Oh, that case. Oh, it's just a case. Okay. It took me a while to figure out what you were talking about, whether you're talking about like the back part of this this chair or not. So let me find that song here and get it off the. Okay, so we played that one, and we're back to Heartbreak Hotel. Shiny's got a lot of songs he wants to hear. So, okay, let's you're waiting for a response. So I can skip Elvis? Okay, I'll skip Elvis. That's not my best song. We'll say it was played. Summerland. See, one thing that I can't do with a real acoustic is make it into a 12-string instantly, which I can do with this guitar. And this song, well, I like to do this song with a 12-string sound. So. A response. Oh, did you like? Are you talking about a response to something in chat, or are you talking about a response on Discord? Yeah, I'm not following where you're going with this, Shiny. Okay, that would be good, because if I'm kind of looking elsewhere, I might miss stuff. Oh, well, okay, thank you. I thank you for that. And Chris Christopherson is he's a damn good songwriter. So thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't think that necessarily needed a response. So now at least I know what you were trying to get a response out of. Come with me, she said, into Summerland. Mind though how long is your stay? The briefest of moments in Summerland are measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. She was the rarest of beauties, with soft auburn hair, gazing into her emerald eyes, made me lose all my worries and care. said in the summerland, mind though how long is your stay. The briefest of moments in summerland are measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. Lost myself in her beauty, surrendered myself to her smile. I thought I might just be able to travel with her for a while. Come with me, she said, into Summerland. Mind though how long is your stay. The briefest of moments in Summerland are measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. She led me into a valley where summer was bully and sway. Everything bathed in the golden light of the evening of midsummer's day. Come with me, she said, into Summerland. Mind though how long is your stay. The briefest of moments in Summerland are measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. I stayed with her only an hour. Could have never been more than a few. I then returned to the town I was from, to no sign of life that I knew. The village had long been abandoned, no clues except dust and decay. Found my family and friends in the graveyard. I traded all of my life for one day. Come with me, she said, into Summerland. Mind though how long is your stay. The briefest of moments in Summerland are measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. Yes, they're measured out here in days. Blame Wooter for the teasing tone. It's probably my fault because I teased Wooter when he came in. But I always tease Wooter when he comes in. I know we'll blame Hugo. We'll blame Hugo for the teasing tone because Hugo always teases Wooter. Blame Hugo. Blame Canada. Let's see. So that was Summerland. Ooh, Mr. Lincoln. Yeah, this is a song that I put on the shelf for about 8 years. I wrote it during the first Bush administration. Hi, Herb. I'm sorry you have to go to bed, but hey, I understand, man. You are on so much. I sometimes wonder where in the world you are that you can be in so many time zones. But it's good to see you. Good to see you, Herb. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. And thanks for all the gift subs over the last couple of months, but both to my listeners and to me. I've been making good use of those when I've been in people's streams. I've been continuing them with the wonderful gift sub extension program that they have in September. So thank you. Yeah, Herb is a legend. So Mr. Lincoln. So anyway, this is a song that I wrote in I think it was about 2005, 2006, maybe 2007, and almost by the time that I got it actually released on the album Mr. Lincoln, it was actually kind of over, because by that point it was not a Republican in the White House, so. And I just don't do quite as political of things as I was at the time, although it makes me tempted at times. So I wrote this over a decade ago, and it's become relevant again. Mr. Lincoln, what you thinking about what's going on today? Our country's sinking and our rights are shrinking, and it's your party that's making them go away. The country held together by force is falling apart. It's enough to shatter even your long dead heart. We need you back today. Hey there, Teddy, you were rough and ready to go out and spread the American way. But the current despot who now sits in your spot thinks it's only his or the highway. The trust you busted up have all come back. Seems like they run the country with a cash-filled sack. I know we need you back today. Tommy J, I wonder what would you say? More to the point, what would you right to them. A new declaration across the nation to tell them all just where to stick it in. Stick it in. Paper is signed and sealed with blood is being ignored. What's worse, the public seems indifferent and bored. I know we need you back today. General Washington, I wonder what have we done to stray so very, very far away. 230 years to see it come to tears. I know you couldn't stand for it to end this way. The country led to freedom is in danger again. Not from without, but from within. No, we need y'all back today. Green text must have been the blame Hugo. He's just too good. Oh, I'm not even sure if Wooder's still here. Let's see. And this is another thing that I can't just do on a regular acoustic, which is change into a different tuning. On the fly. So right now I'm in open D. And I'm sounding like a resophonic guitar. It's so nice to be able to just change sounds, change the sound and the tuning of your guitar without having to actually change guitars. So. I don't mind you stepping out on the town. I don't even mind when you bring my reputation, when you bring it on down. I guess I still love you, in spite of that all. Please, baby, please, wipe your feet off at the door. I don't mind where you've been last night. I don't even mind when you get me, when you get me in a fight. I guess I still love you, spite of that, all and more. But please, baby, please, wipe your feet off at the door. Business, your business. Just don't bring it home. Yes, I still love you, in spite of that all and more. But please, baby, please, wipe your feet off. Wipe your feet off. You guys are conspiring to make it an all original? That one came out of something called an iron. I spent a lot of time at a website called macjams.com back in the early 2000s, and I wrote that because of a challenge that we were doing, what we called Iron Jammer Challenge. And it was basically like Iron Chef. Somebody would put out a prompt, and everybody would try to write to it. And somebody put out the prompt, please wipe your feet off at the door, or something. It was like that. I took a little liberty and added some stuff to it, but yeah, it was wipe your feet or something like that. And the only thing missing was a beer and a whiskey. So, what do we got next on the queue here? Okay, some fish fingers and custard. That's a very different song, but very timely. And I forgot to say earlier when I was talking with Wooter about Demicon. Demicon, I was talking with all of you about Demicon, but Wooter wanted me to ship him there. And you know, to be real honest, I would love to ship you all to Demicon so we could all just hang out, but you know, I can't afford to do that. So. Custard is like pudding, well, not the British version of pudding. It's actually what the Brits would call pudding, it's what the Brits would call, you know, basically a milk dish that's not ice cream, that has some sweet stuff. And I think custard actually technically has to have egg in it. And donation goals. Donation goal: ship everyone out to Demicon and pay for their registration. That would be fun. In which case, you might as well. I mean, because y'all would probably be the ones fronting the funding anyway. So. Let's see. So anyway, there's an episode of Doctor Who, the very first episode of the Matt Smith era, was titled Fish Fingers and Custard, or actually no, it was titled The Girl Who Waits. And it was basically when the Doctor got together with bow ties are cool. When the Doctor gets together with Amy Pond for the first time, and in his rush he's just regenerated, and his body is going through all kinds of weird stuff. So he's basically got cravings, but he doesn't know what his cravings are for. So he keeps asking for her to give him food, and so she gives him, some kind of food, and he tries it, and he's going, oh, brilliant, this is going to be perfect. And he eats it, and he hates it. He spits it out. And it goes through several generations of this. Finally, she mixes up some instant custard and fries up some fish sticks. In this country, we would just call them fish sticks, but they're basically breaded fish sticks. In Britain, they like to call them fish fingers. So fish fingers and custard was something that came back a couple of times during Matt Smith's era. $1K follower stream Doctor Who cosplay stream. I actually bought this jacket in an attempt to do the War Doctor a few years ago, because the War Doctor it's actually closer to the jacket that number 9. Chris. What was Chris's last name? Anyway, the jacket that 9 wore is maybe a little closer to this. It's kind of this is kind of between those two, but I think I look a lot more like John Hurt. So I think I can do this one without the lyrics in front of me. Inside your grinning eyes caught a spark. I don't know your face. Your aspect must have changed. There's odd things going on here, and you must play a part. What was your name again? I seem to recall that goofy grin from somewhere. Did you have a scarf? There's something about your laugh. Your double talk has got me incredibly flustered. I think I've pinned it down. Fish fingers and custard, things that don't make sense. Arriving with disaster, immersed in the events. Care for the jelly baby. Who wants a jelly baby? Doctor, have you found a new avatar? Have I've seen the joy you possess, the pain you tried to repress, falling in love with everything, occupational hazard. It's bigger on the inside. Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, Stetsons are cool. Sorry, sweetie, spoilers. Fish fingers and custard, things that don't make sense. Arriving with disaster, immersed in the events. Care for a jelly baby who wants a jelly baby. I'd love to enter the TARDIS now, please. I want to be your friend. I'd leave my life behind. I could go for a jammy Dodger and a cup of tea. Fish fingers and custard, things that don't make sense. Arriving with disaster, immersed in the events. Care for a jelly baby who wants a jelly baby. Think I'll have a jelly baby. All right, thank you, Rexnor. Thank you for the follow, X Regnor. Is that close? I hope that's close. Thank you for the follow. That's the most I've come up with for a follow song. So that's what we're doing these days. We'll figure something out at some point. All right. So they've been conspiring in chat to make this an all original stream. I'm okay either way, but I see at least one, two. There's two things on the queue that are not originals, but it's okay. I mean, I'm okay either way. Yeah, try putting spaces between those. I think cheeseburger is all one word and backpack is all one word, but you need to have. It's Hugo's fault. Okay, you know what? I will just delete them from the queue. I think that's what the red. Is that what the red button is? Or is that, I don't want to delete that from everything. Does that just get rid of it from, I'm just going to mark those two as played. So let's see, Fine Flowers, okay. Creep. Yeah, you already played them, remember? Oh, but yeah, Ragnar just isn't part of this. Ragnar is not part of the conspiracy. I'm okay either way. I will happily play all originals, or I will happily play a mix. So it's fine. Hey, Max Stardust, it's good to see you. Have anybody given you a shout out yet? Because Max Stardust is a streamer. Brazil? Are you from Brazil? It's been a while. My memory hasn't completely failed me yet. She sat down below a thorn. Fine flowers in the valley, and there she has the sweet babe born, and the green leaves they grow red. Smile, so sweet, my bonny babe. Fine flowers in the valley. You smile so sweet, you'll smile me dead. And the green leaves, they grow red. Staying out a little penknife. Fine flowers in the valley, and twin that sweet babe, oh, it's life. And the green leaves, they grow red. Hark at a grave by the light of the moon. Fine flowers in the valley, and there she has the babe laid in, and the green leaves, they grow red. charge. Fine flowers in the valley. She spied a sweet babe on the porch, and the green leaves, they grow rarely. Oh, sweet babe, and thou wert mine. Fine flowers in the valley, I would clad thee in silk so fine, and the green leaves, they grow rarely. Oh, mother dear, when thou wert mine, fine flowers in the valley, and that did treat me, ach, so kind, and the green leaves, they grow early. You like the demon baby? Clicky demon baby. Oh. Yeah, that one straddles the line between original and cover. That the original lyrics are hundreds of years old. I set it to a new tune, so I still count that one as an original. And Sabby wants Cyber Me, of course. Well, come on, pretty baby, and step out with me. You know I think you got a sexy AV. Come on, baby, cyber me tonight, from the early evening until pale daylight. Noon I met you, it was destined to be that you were the one to cyber me. Come on, cyber me tonight, from the early evening until the pale daylight. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I think you better come on and type dirty to me. Oh yeah, I got your fingers on them keys. Now, pretty baby, you make sweet love to me, but what good is music without my sweet harmony? Oh, baby, cyber me tonight, from the early evening until the pale daylight. Oh yeah, baby. think I better come on back to my place and type show. Yeah, I got a few new poses to show you. I just don't know why Sappy's name's all over. Now, pretty baby, don't ask and don't tell, but what happens here, it better stay in SL, oh baby. Cyber me tonight, from early evening until the pale daylight. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I've noticed here in this cell, the nights are only about an hour long. So we might need a night followed by a day. Part of another night again. Cyber me. Kill Bill Songbud Sung. Huh? Okay, Mercullus, you got me confused. All right, so that's a Second Life song. It was the first Second Life song that I wrote. Second Life is something that you cannot stream on Twitch, but it is kind of like a game, but it doesn't really have a point. It's a completely open sandbox that you can do whatever you want with it. And some of what some people like to do with it involves naughty things that Twitch doesn't want to be involved with. So that's why you can't stream it. It's too bad. It could be interesting, especially with the music scene, because there is a music scene in Second Life. Yeah, you know who to blame. Oh, you guys. Let's see. What? I don't know. Oh, yeah. We're going. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be this tired. Every time we say goodnight, you whisper the same thing. You always say to have sweet dreams, whatever those dreams might bring. But why do you ask me to do something you know I'll do? 'Cause every time I fall asleep, my dreams are filled with you. I'll meet you in our dreams, my love. Meet you in our dreams. The veil of sleep can't keep us apart when we meet in our dreams. far I roam, I only have to fall asleep, and I feel right at home. 'Cause you'll be there waiting inside my fondest dream. Share the night from miles away when we meet in our dreams. I'll meet you in our dreams, my love. Meet you in our dreams. Distance can't keep us apart when we meet in our dreams. Though the years may change us, our love remains the same. I loved you then and I love you still. Nothing much has changed. The years roll by, but they melt away when we fall asleep. We can be there in all our glory when we meet in our dreams. When death should finally take me, I do not feel afraid, 'cause I'll be dreaming all the time about this life we made. Don't grieve for me or waste your time thinking about what might have been. Just rest your head and I'll be right there. I'll see you in your dreams. I'll meet you in our dreams, my love. Meet you in our dreams. Death itself can't keep us apart when we meet in our dreams. I'll meet you in our dreams, my love. Meet you in our dreams. Death itself can't keep us apart when we meet in our dreams. There you go. All right, so Sabby wants, or Marcalis wants cheeseburger backpack. So it's time to, and I just realized that my son left his, that's why it's been going, I let my son play the keyboard that's down here. And he has his own little guitar amp that he turns on to just hear it without having to mess with the regular. Oh my! Shiny. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I just about don't know what to say, but thank you, and we'll talk offline because you have been so generous lately. I feel like I need to like send you something, but thank you so much. At least I can hear it through the monitors now. Anyway. So yeah, once again, thank you, Shiny. Thank you. We'll talk. But all right, so I think it was McCullis wanted cheeseburger backpack. Cheeseburger backpack, everything you need. Cheeseburger backpack with sesame seeds. It's got lots of pockets to put your items in. So many features, where do I begin? Sweaters to warm you or swing across a moat. I've also brought a raft in case you need a boat. Cheeseburger backpack, everything you need. Cheeseburger backpack with sesame seeds. It's got lots of pockets to put your items in. So many features, where do I begin? We brought Mr. Queasy, but please don't shake him up. He's got a medical condition, we don't want him to throw up. Cheeseburger backpack, everything we need. Cheeseburger backpack with sesame seeds. It's got lots of pockets to put your items in. So many features, where do I begin? I brought bagel sandwiches in case you need to eat. We can also be useful keeping bugs off of our feet. Cheeseburger backpack, everything you need. Cheeseburger backpack with sesame seeds. It's got lots of pockets to put your items in. So many features, where do I begin? Cheeseburger backpack, everything you need. Cheeseburger backpack, satisfaction guaranteed. Go boom! yeah, I'm sorry that doesn't show up on my screen. Shiny says, I do want to read it for you though. I thank God every day for finding your stream channel and have to say that you are the best. I love your songs and you give me so much inspiration. Thank you so much for putting yourself out there. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Shiny. Wow. Wow. Thank you. It is really awesome. I mean, it is really awesome to have all of you come here every week, or at least a good subsection of the weeks, and, I know that Shiny and Elokara and a bunch of you are in time zones that make this time slot pretty damn late for you guys. I know it's late. I know it's really, really late. And you should probably be going to sleep. But, oh my God, you guys are awesome. You all are awesome. But yeah, thank you so much, Shiny. Thank you. And yeah, I guess I could bring up... I was having trouble when I was using the chat in my Stream Elements bot, and that's where the tips come in. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't actually put those somewhere I can see them in regular chat. But yeah, thank you. So anyway, let's see where we are. Now that I've gotten distracted. Okay, I've got a ukulele in my hands. The next thing that was actually on the list, on the request list, first of all, is X Regnor still here? Because the next thing that's actually on, yeah, I know. I think I left the donations panel empty when I didn't put together a donations panel. Because when I was first starting, I really just wanted followers and to get people to the point where they were interested at all. So you get sad when Tammy starts streaming at 4 a.m. your time. And now it's only 1:45. Okay, well, fair enough. If you're night owls and you enjoy it, and I know I've been a night owl before. I'm not these days, because my job is just too much, and I have a kid and I have to get him across the street to school in the mornings and all that stuff. But anyway. So I'm much less of a night owl than I once was. I am the IT person for a statewide nonprofit. I coordinate IT for. I'm not going to say what nonprofit it is, but it's a nonprofit here in Iowa that serves a lot of people who really wouldn't know where to go if with help with a lot of things that wouldn't some of them wouldn't survive if they didn't have access to us. So it's an important thing, and I would love to get people to get interested in donating to that or whatever, but I'm not going to get into that because I'd rather not associate, I'd rather not make them associate with my crazy songs and my performance. But it's, and I got there through, I was working for a company that did what's called show control. And I worked at Disney, I worked at, Epcot. I worked at Caesar's Palace. I worked at the MGM, and a bunch of places in Las Vegas, and a bunch of places in, Florida, California, Singapore, Busan, South Korea, France, just all over the place doing show control for themed rides and presentations and things. And then 9/11 happened, and the bottom fell out of that market. And rather than stick around and wait for the company to die, which luckily the company found ways to survive, and I still really, really like all of the people there, and I'm glad that they're still there. But I left to find a more stable thing for my family, and less travel, because I had a small child at the time. And I've been at this other place since then. So anyway, I'm going to shut up about that now and go back to playing. I haven't seen Ex Regnor come back. I'm going to leave it on the... I think I'm going to leave it on the queue. And if Ex Regnor comes back and says that they want Creep, I will play it. But right now, that's the only non-original in the queue. So I'm going to drag that to the bottom of the queue for now. I would make it, or I would, if he's there, or if Ex Regnor is actually here, I would be happy to play it, but because it has come to the top. But since everybody was having a fun time keeping my originals on top, we'll keep going with that unless I have evidence that he's around, or he or she. Ex Regnor is a name that's not easy to figure out gender of. Let's see, and Mercullis was asking for Nurse Jane. Oh, ooh. It is getting that time of year, isn't it? Okay, now this song, oh yeah, I'm going to have to put headphones on for this. And what did my headphones do? They dropped to the floor. There they are. Anyway, this song is one of the songs that's on a... yeah, I've got both my guitar and my... I got both of those maxed out now. All right. Oh yeah, I was starting to say this. I was starting to say a year ago, just a little over a year ago, about a year and a week ago, I released an album called The Castle and Other Songs About Murder. This is a song that is on it. Ex Regnor, you came back, or you're still here. What we were talking about is your request actually came to the top of the queue, but because we'd had a streak of all originals, I just moved it to the bottom of the queue. If you want to hear, if you still want to hear Creep, I would be happy to play it for you. Maybe at this point after this song, but if you're okay with that one just going away, I'll just mark it played, and we'll keep the original streak. So if you want Creep, I would be happy to play it. If you don't, I'll let you think about that while I'm playing this song. So anyway, this is a song about a real serial killer named Jane Toppin, who was a real piece of work. Your mama died and left you when you were just a baby girl. Your drunk ass dad was not the parent type. You didn't fit into his world. Left you at an asylum, you and your big sister Dee. There you learn to think only of yourself. There's no such thing as we. Nurse Jane, Nurse Jane, Nurse Jane. It's enough to make you insane. They placed you out as a servant at the tender young age of 8. You changed your name in hope that you'd fit in, but you still had so much hate. And when you were a woman, trained up as a nurse, you swore an oath to bring comfort to the sick, but you made so many of them worse. Nurse Jane, Nurse Jane, are you or aren't you insane? You'd mess with people's medication and brought them very close to death. It got you off to see people in such pain, coming as they drew their last breath. some back from the border, just to send them back over the line. Didn't matter to you whose lives you would dissect, as long as you had a good time. Nurse Jane, Nurse Jane, Nurse Jane. History will call you insane. Yeah, history will call you insane. Yeah, history will call you